Have you ever wondered what inspired us to set up TripFiction? Which the books were that really kind of fired our imagination? Well, one of my absolutely favourite books is The Ginger Tree by Oswald Wynd, and I've decided to reread it because it was just such a wonderful book and left such a strong impression. It's published by Eland, and I'd like to introduce you to Eland Publishing. Eland was started in 1982 to revive great travel books which had fallen out of print. Although the list has diversified into biography and fiction, it is united by a quest to define the spirit of place. These are books for travellers and for those who are content to travel in their own minds. Elan Books opens out our understanding of other cultures, interpret the unknown and reveal different environments, as well as celebrating the humour and occasional horrors of travel. Isn't that just wonderful? So The Ginger Tree by Oswald Wynd is easily in my top 20. It's one of the best books I've ever read. It opens in Peking, just after the Boxer Rebellion, when the locals were trying to get rid of foreign rule, and then it moves on to Tokyo. The book opens as Mary Mackenzie is heading all the way from Scotland on the SS Mildera and heading to Peking, where she will actually meet her husband, Richard, and she's going to be married to him, and she's going to set up a home with him in Peking. A very different kind of social setting and a very different place for her to get used to. It's quite obvious that their marriage is a cold one. She gives him a daughter, Jane, but for her it is not a happy union in any shape or form. There is a great change in her circumstance, and she is moving to Tokyo in much disgrace. There she sets up a small home and has to more or less fend for herself. After another devastating event in her life, she starts to work for one of the big department stores as a fashion creator, bringing the Western fashions to the Japanese women who are very keen to dress in the styles of the West. This is very much a story of one woman, a foreigner in a very foreign environment, finding her own way against the odds of society where, you know, the men still hold sway over the women and the women are pretty subservient. She has to have grit and determination, and the whole story is told with such humour, such acute observation that, you know, you want to savour every word that's written, and it is so evocative of the time and place that I find it a great joy to read, and I hope you do too. So, The Ginger Tree by Oswald Wynd, put it on your to-be read list because it really, to my mind, is worth it. It's a great read.